Still Horse is brought to you by Leidendorf Law with over 60 years experience in motorcycle and automotive injury cases.
Hey man, we're up here in Anderson, Indiana. Cindy, this is a motorcycle mecca up here. I mean, everybody's got a bike. What's going on today?
Today is the memorial. It's a ride for Officer Noah Shahnavaz. He was here and got killed, and we're going to find out all about it because it's so sad that these situations take place anymore. You hear about them all the time, and it's just so sad.
Yes, and when it hits close to home, I know Elwood, small community, it's just a horrible thing, and unfortunately, we do have a sponsor that is used to unfortunate situations too, and that's Leidendorf Law, personal injury lawyer. We can't say enough about them, what that law office has done personally for us and what they've done for this TV show as a sponsor of the show. They literally put us on their back and carried us the first few years when Cindy and I took this thing over. So big shout out to Leidendorf Law. And it's just tragic when stuff like this happens. I don't know all the details, but I know he was a very young man. He served his country already, and then as an officer in Elwood. So let's find out a little bit more about it and see what we can do.
Let's go.
All right, Poppy. Obviously, this ride here, it's a difficult ride. It's a very difficult ride for everybody to do. I know you were already at the funeral earlier today.
The funeral home yesterday, yes, at the church service where they.
Can you explain? And I know you're a chaplain for the police department and stuff. Can you give us a little bit of? I know obviously you can't go into detail about anything, but just give us a little bit of information as to what actually took place that night.
It was a routine, what we would call, or what normally would be called a routine traffic stop. There was a gentleman had a moving violation. The officer saw that happen and pulled him over. The radio traffic indicated that he saw that the man had a gun. He called for backup right away, and that was it. He never even had a chance to get out of his patrol car. The offender came out of his car shooting and shot through the car, through the windshield, and fatally injured Officer Shahnavaz.
I don't know, man. I don't understand. You know what I mean? It's just there's certain things that happen in this world that you just can't even wrap your head around it.
You really can't. And there's so many things about this incident in particular. When you look at the past criminal history of this man, he shouldn't have been on the street in the beginning. Just a few years ago, he did almost the exact same thing to an Indianapolis patrol car. And what you'll see in the incident there, the Indianapolis police were able to get out of the car and take cover, but he shot their car up the same way. And yet here he is on the street, and he had made some posts on social media just a few days before that anytime a cop stopped him, he was going to kill him. So, the guy he shouldn't have been out.
That's just horrible. Absolutely horrible. And then tonight, I know there is a fundraiser dinner going on, I believe in Elwood.
This afternoon up in Elwood at the American Legion, they're providing a fundraiser dinner. That's correct. That's where we're headed, where this group is headed.
Well, thank you so much for coming over and giving us a little bit of information as to what all actually happened. It's an absolute tragedy, and I'm very thankful that you're there for them to help them in this time of need.
Thank you. It's tragic for the community. We're there. We're part of the critical incident stress management team. We've already done some debriefings with emergency management, with the police officers, with the dispatchers, but there's going to be a lot that goes on. Even the whole town. It's a small community, and so this is tragic for the entire community. So, yeah, keep them in your prayers.
Yes. And I was going to say thank you, and we'll be keeping you in our prayers too, that you'll be able to say the right words and be there at the right times.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Obviously, got the right shirts on to do a ride like this. How did you find out about this ride?
We live in Elwood. With him being so young, he served our country overseas, and just to be, murdered on his own soil, it's quite sad.
Oh, it's absolutely horrible. I mean, there's nothing else you can say about that. So, being from Elwood, I imagine, that's a small town. This has got to be hitting pretty hard.
Yeah, there's actually 2 memorial rides, this one and another one tomorrow. So yeah, everybody's come out to support.
So now the shirts are really cool. Somebody just told me you actually made these?
Yes, I did. I have a Cricut machine, and I made mine and my husband's shirts.
That's freaking awesome. I absolutely love them because they're perfect, man. That's perfect. We are up in Anderson. I know, Kevin, we have done a lot of things with you. we've covered. You're always doing something up here in this community, and whenever you do it, you usually do it right. How did you get involved? I know Carrie's actually the one that kind of headed this thing up, and
The second chance pretty much faded away because we all got older and we all had personal lives. Like me, I just walked away last year from doing 10 years of rides, and she's part of one of our buddies' rides, Pat Boyer, and she contacted me and asked me would I help her. I said, yeah, I help her.
right on. And we always appreciate seeing you. We always love getting around you, man. You just got a good spirit about you, and you're always doing good things. Not that you're perfect by any means, but you're always doing good things. So, Carrie, how did you go about starting to put this thing together?
I just wanted to get some bikers together, meet up, and go right to Elwood to a fundraiser dinner that Quincy Lodge is putting on to show respect, give a donation when we get up there, and I reached out to Kevin to help me put it together.
So Kelly, I saw you ride in and you have a back brace on. Why are you wearing a back brace?
I got ran over by a drunk driver last year in June. I was in a coma for 18 days. They lifelined me from here to Indianapolis. It happened right out there on Broadway in front of Shadyside Park.
Wow. That is unbelievable.
Yep.
So, but you're back on your bike again.
Not the same bike. Still needing the rear fender, the taillight, and the turn signals for the soft-tailed Deuce. It's the 100-year anniversary bike.
So you got ran over on your motorcycle?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I had a fracture on the right side of my back of my head. I had 25 staples. My brain injuries on the left side. My chest plate was cracked across and down, twisted my spine. That's why I'm in this brace permanently.
So you permanently have to wear the brace?
Yep.
That is crazy. I am so sorry. I hate to hear when somebody's been in a crash, although I love to hear when somebody's been in a crash and they get back on their bike.
Yeah, bad thing is my wife was on the back too. I had to throw her off.
Oh my, I am so sorry. Is she okay?
She's walking again. It broke both of her ankles. It really messed up her right leg. It broke her right heel, the whole top of her right foot, and the 4 toes past the big toe, and it twisted her spine too.
So she wasn't able to walk for a while?
For 3 months.
Wow.
She was in a wheelchair.
Well, I am so sorry for you having to go through all this, but again, I'm glad to see you out here. What brought you out to this ride?
My brother and them asked me to come with them. Because anytime anybody, is falling or whatever, just get together and go and do the best we can to help out.
All right, Joe, this bike is absolutely beautiful, and yeah, there we go. It looks even better without you on it. Tell me a little bit about this bike.
Well, this bike is a 2010 Ultra Classic, and it is a salvage bike. I didn't have a lot of money, and I did what I could with what I had and my skills. So it's an old saying that I got from some of the old brothers: handmade, never hand paid. So we hand laid a lot of fiberglass and did a lot of taping and a lot of painting and 3 stages of paint and a whole bunch of work and on and on.
Dude, I just want to tell you, when you walk up to this bike, the last thing that comes to your mind is, yeah, that's a salvage bike.
Well, I get that a lot, but when you're working with what you got, that's a good place to start. Some people don't want their bike back after it's been defiled by another guy, stolen and scratched all up and stuff. But when you're working with a budget, I don't mind because I'm not going to use any of that stuff anyway.
Exactly, man. This is just beautiful. How long did it take you to put this all together?
6 months. 6 months. This is what I do. I paint bikes and do custom work on motorcycles. I always have. It's not my day job, but that's what I end up paying most of my bills with because it's a lot more money than what they do.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
What about the seat? Where'd you have that done?
The seat is from Mr. Headliner out of Anderson, Indiana. The silk is from Japan in the middle. I sourced that myself. Everything else he did. Yeah,
dude,
he's really good.
Oh man, everything is beautiful. The paint is amazing, but boy, that seat just makes it all pop right out. It's just absolutely beautiful.
Thank you. I was wondering if it was going to be too much, but it kind of matched what we were putting into the paint. It's got bats and spiders and flames and crows and different things on it.
Oh no, you hit a home run with this one, man. Thank you so much.
That means a lot coming from you.
Hey, big shout out to Crambo's out in Greencastle. Man, if you're looking for paint work, mechanical work, or accessories, they have everything you need out in Greencastle. It's Crambo's. You know what they say, they'll get you noticed. Hey man, we're here in Martinsville. We are in front of Texas Corral. This is our favorite place to go. You know, the whole month of August, we've been really featuring local businesses, and this is one of our favorite local hangouts. I mean, I absolutely love Texas Corral. Cindy, what do you love so much about this place?
The wings. The wings are the best here. They're hot, they're fresh, they're ready. Not the chicken McNuggets, the wings.
Yes, traditional wings. We got a wing place right down the road from us right here, and I still come here to get wings because they're so good and they are so big. Cindy, let's go inside and let's get something to eat. They also have cheap beer on Monday night, so why don't we go in there and get us a beer?
Let's go. So Shelby, we're here at Texas Corral. You work here. Tell me about the specials you guys have.
So we do have daily drink specials. They range from our beer bottles to Texas-sized drinks to our draft beers. And then on Monday nights, we do have buy a half rack of ribs and you get a half rack free. Oh, Tuesday nights is our kids' night, and every adult entree that you purchase, you get a kids' meal for 99 cents. That does exclude the kids' steak bites, but that does make them down to $3.99. So that is another special we have that we do very weekly.
So, I mean, those are good specials, and, you know, especially if you have a family with kids, that's a good deal.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely. We do on, Monday nights is our big draft special. You can get our Texas-sized beer, domestic drafts for only $5. Wednesdays our beer bottle special. That's a real big one for us. And then our jumbo wings are a real big hit around here. They love them. We have a lot of different sauces for them and different toppings that you can eat as well. So.
Yeah, Scott really loves the beer specials.
And the wings. You guys live on those wings?
Yes. You know, and this is a great place to take the family. We're special. We're going out and promoting the local businesses, and you guys are a local business.
Yes.
We love coming here.
Yes.
There's so many, waitresses we know, and you guys do such a good job. Thank you so much.
Yes.
We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Is there anything else that you can say about Texas Corral?
It's a great place. It's very, like you said, it feels home and family oriented, and that's what's the best part about working here. I've worked here since the day it's opened, and I worked here when it was Damon's, and I'm still sticking around. So
that's pretty amazing. You've been here a long time.
Yes, long time.
So Randy, we're here at Texas Corral, and you are a customer. So tell me what you like about this place.
The people.
Just the people?
Yeah, the food's okay, I guess.
Oh, come on. What is it you normally get when you come in here?
I like the steaks at Texas Corral.
They are pretty good, aren't they?
And the wings are pretty good too.
The wings are really good. We like the wings.
Very tough choice. That's what I'm trying to make my choice for dinner tonight.
I say wings.
All right, wings it is.
So you come out here pretty often, right?
Every once in a while when I'm in town, yes.
Yeah.
When you're here.
When I'm here. And I appreciate that.
Yeah.
So is there anything else that you can say good about Texas Corral?
I like the staff. The food is always nice, very friendly people, and a very friendly atmosphere. Nice people to hang out with.
Well, I like hanging out with you because you're such a good guy.
Aww.
And I love seeing you. You always make me smile when I come in here. So I'm glad that you're here tonight for us to talk to.
All right, I'm glad to be here as well.
Well, hey, that's going to do it. Cindy, a lot of bikes.
There's a lot of bikes. This ride turned out great. It's so awesome to see all the bikes out here today.
Perfect weather. Got to talk to some really interesting people, some people very close to the situation. It was obviously heartwarming, heart-touching. It's just a tragic situation.
It is a tragic situation, and be careful out there because I talked to a guy that had an accident, and it was a drunk driver that hit him. But man, you hear about those things that happen, and it's so terrible. It's just heart-wrenching to hear them. So be careful out there. Watch every side of you.
Yes, and once again, we have bikers getting together to make a horrible situation a little bit better. And like we say every week, it's not what you ride.
It's that you ride.